Yeah, I don't worry about nothing. But basically, like, you know, the rise of 2-5, man. That was a beautiful thing, man. You know, I came home, man. I'm up north for like 95, and up in Clinton and Bear Hill and all that. You know what I'm saying? Word. So big shout out to all my homies right down. You know, up north and all that, man. But I came home in 95 and, Trez was looking for me, man. But I was already going out of state, you know what I'm saying? Chasing that money out of state. Messed around, got knocked. Delaware, Commonwealth State. So, I went from state greens to county blues. It wasn't fun. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about, these juvenile joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, prison penitentiary for real, not juvenile joints. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to that, but I'm talking about, big boys, man. So, came out of that situation, and Trash finally got up with me. First, I heard he was looking for me. You know what I'm saying? My people's in the South, so I was like, yo, for checking for you, man. So he called up with me. I was like, yo, you gotta do this 20 for the life thing. That's when, LA was popping off, you know what I'm saying, with the mob and all that. And Havoc was like, yo, Trash, your record is hot, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to shoot the video. The LA thing was popping with the East Coast, West Coast drama and all that was going on. So, big up to Stretch Armstrong too, DJ Stretch Armstrong. We did the beat, for LA and stuff like that. So it was a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? They brought me to Trash, brought me to the lab. Well, actually, Capone brought me to the lab. Him and Trash. They introduced me to Noriega. You know what I'm saying? I never knew who he was until, you know what I'm saying, I got back to the street and, I was being introduced to, who this guy was. And, it was, big shout out to Left Frank City too. So, it was a good day, man. The rise was good, you know what I'm saying? Seeing it was on their way. They was buzzing hard, you know what I'm saying? Flex didn't think that their album was gonna do, be a classic record like it is considered right now. Like since telling Trash is not gonna, be big and blah blah, but you know what I'm saying, big up the Flex too. You know what I'm saying? They did what he did for them, man. Said Nori had to do what he had to do with his solo project. But basically, you know what I'm saying, me and Trash started working on the Iron Sheik thing soon as CNN started picking up. Man, Gaddafi was like, alright, cool. We need to start working on this project with me and you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to Iron Sheik it. And that's what it was. A lot of people got that confused for us trying to be like Rand Ghost and stuff like that. But, we wasn't trying to be like Rand Ghost, man. We was trying to be like, Gaddafi, Thug, Iron Sheiks. That's our thing. You know what I'm saying? On the militant thing for real, reporting for real. So that's what we was about. And that's what we still about. So, things started happening, man. Things started bubbling, man. And, Capone, Capone was doing his thing too. He was shining hard body and things like that. And it was just a good time, man. And me coming from the street I didn't realize how big it was. I was kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying, it's bubbling, but it was bigger than what I really thought it was, man. So I never rhymed before, so it was kind of new for me. But Trash told me, he said, yo, you got to be on this War Report album. You know what I'm saying? He made sure that I was on that War Report album, seeing his debut album. So Nasheem Merrick, who Shot You for Biggie, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Nas. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, pick a track. I picked the track, took the track home, you know what I'm saying? That's when we had a spot in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, called the Palace, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people used to drop in and live with us for a minute, man. Like my man Loon, big up to Loon too. But besides that, You know, I did the whole driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the chorus and everything, and wrote the verse for it. Then when we went into the lab, you know what I'm saying? And me and Nori started going over it. I went over it with him, and he was feeling it like, yo, this is crazy. And you know, he followed suit, and we made a hot record, man. Like, you know, what was expected of us to do. You know what I'm saying? As a camp at that time, a 25 to life camp. So, you know, once True Confession started bumbling with me and Trash, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes I'm all alone, you know, it was just the sample in that and the whole feel of that, you know what I'm saying, came about, man, me and Trash in the crib just vibing. And I came up with that Luther Vandross melody in my head when the track was playing, and he wrote the words to it, and it just, you know, it was just crazy, man. We went into the studio, man, and laid it down, man, and we had a classic like True Confession, and everything else followed suit, Illuminati, all the freestyles we was doing, you know, the Tony Touch freestyle, the Clue freestyle, all that kind of stuff. DJ Rated R, Absolute, it was Food Kid, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. So, you know, that's how everything came about, man. Chad got the deal for CNN with Penalty Records, man. You know, and it was hot, man. David Banner was also on that label too. Young David Banner, you know, and it was just hot, man. It was a good time for them, man. Hit the road, see how things, you know, how the game was being played. And it was a new experience for me, and you know, I wouldn't change it for the world, man. You know, in the good and the bad. You know, learned a lot from that, but it was hot, man. You know, so 25 Life was on the rise, man. You know.
So what happened?
The rise of 252.